Hey guys, James here. Today in this video I'm going to talk to you about Klingspor abrasive discs. Now, more importantly, I'm going to talk to you about their 1mm cutting disc, their metal cutting discs. The reason I've chosen the 1mm is because it's probably one of the highest selling metal cutting blades on the market at the moment. This is probably the best all-rounder for cutting through stainless steel or all types of steel. And the good thing about it is being so thin, 1mm, it actually cuts through like a lot quicker, doesn't leave as much burring, and it doesn't have as much thermal mass on the actual steel that you're cutting. So what you see in the video is I'm going to put this up against one of Australia's leading sellers, another brand, and I'll do a bit of a cut test to see how many we get out of the Klingspor and how many we get out of the competitor. And I'll come back and I'll tell you about some of the features of why you'd want to get one of these discs. Alright, let's get started. Now I'm going to set this out the same distance, 150mm from the edge of the bench on both cuts, and I'll take about 10mm off each time. Okay, now I'm going to use the competitor's blade first. I'm going to use a fully charged battery, and then when I use the Klingspor blade, I'll use a fully charged battery as well too. So they're both going to have the same amount of power out of each battery. The bar will both be set the same distance out and clamp the same, and I'll use the same amount of weight. Just let the grinder do the work and see how many cuts we get out of each blade. Alright, let's start with the competitor. So you'd see it didn't quite make it through that one, so you'd almost say that's a cut, but it's still got about probably a mil or two on the bottom. 90% of the cut on that last section. Okay, so that blade's now out. We've got 12 and a bit cuts, almost 90% through that one there. Okay, so now that test's done, we'll swap it over to the Klingspor blade. I'll bring this out the same distance, change the battery, and we'll do the cuts. So starting with the battery, you can see there that used it down and depleted it a little. Now I've got a fully charged battery. Okay, so Klingspor blade, Klingspor, it's a bit of a tongue twister, and a new battery. We're ready to go. Okay, so that's our last cut. We've probably just got over 50% of the way through, so it hasn't quite made it through all the way. Okay, let's see what we got. "19 cuts in total." Okay, so there you have it. You've got to see the blade in use. Obviously the results speak for themselves. Now the 1mm blade is probably the biggest selling blade on the Australian market at the moment. It's good because there's less thermal mass when you're cutting through steel. There's less friction because you're not taking quite as much out. So there's less load on your tools. It's also a quicker cut time, which is quite handy for getting through some of this thicker steel. Ideally where this stuff comes in really handy is for like cutting sheets of colour bond. Because it's a thinner blade, it won't burr up the edges, and you also get the paint, it doesn't discolour as much. So quite handy for that sort of stuff. So yeah, very cool product, very happy with how that's performed. Do yourself a favour, check it out, head to the Klingspor website and you'll be able to find out where they stock it and where you can grab some of this quality product yourself. Alright, thanks for watching guys, catch you next time.